PS Plus Freeplay 100% trophy challenge. We've got to pick ourselves up, dust off the failure of last month, and roll right on into April. And what a game to give it a go at. Essentially, Trials Evolution in a car is what it is. I'm giving it a good go. I love Trials, and I love the crew. I love driving games. This is from Ubisoft, so it has a very similar kind of feel to the two of those games. It is very much Trials in that you have to get the perfect route, and the moment you know you've missed something, you just reset and go again. So what I do to start with is there are three. There are 3 distinct groups of trophies in this game. Quick games. There are quick trophies that you can get almost immediately. There are multiplayer trophies, and there are overtime trophies. Now this is basically focusing on the immediate trophies. This first one, which is the best example here, this trophy is you have to play a level that you have done, but retry 5 times and get a worse score than you got originally. It's easy. I've literally done this on track 1. I went round it, I got a score, I then went round it 5 more times and did not do as well, and there you go. Try harder. It literally means there's only 10% have got it, and it is that simple on the very first map. Now this is what all of these trophies are going to be. Practically every one is a trophy that can be done almost immediately from turning the game on. Now if you go back to the first video, there'll be a little thing at the top of the screen. Technically I got a bunch of achievements then, and I tried to get this achievement back then, and this is basically create a track using every terrain. Now the first one didn't work because it was a random track. I didn't personally create it, so I just went straight back on. Ignore the Cuba, it finally installed. So you see, I went back on, created a very simple track, whee! And then the moment you save it, now obviously you have to have a track from every one. Just wait for it to load. There you go, one of all 4. Now there are only 4. It can be a start and a finish each time. It's very, very simple. Only 2% have that. That's crazy to me. This one's even simpler. So the achievement is to create a room, make it live. Now you have to have 4 validated tracks in each of the different terrains, and 1 random track for the random achievement, and you have to be able to complete them to validate them. So just upload a room involving a couple of your tracks, or just choose ones from the main game itself. And once there you go, all done. So only 5% have got that one, but there you go, achievement done. Now I'm going to do this one next. It is create a challenge. So you just go to the challenges menu, create one, just select a track, any of the tracks that you've already uploaded, because they're already uploaded, you've already put them in your playlist. So I select the exact same 2 tracks, save and quit. See, and there's another one. Now, I'm not even trying for these trophies, let's be honest. I'm not even trying. Only 1% has that trophy. What is wrong with people? Why are they not doing that? Now, this is slightly more difficult. I tried to do this in the first video, but there is an achievement for reaching over a certain height, and there is not a track that it is possible to do during the actual game itself. So you have to create a little thing here, like you can see, just a bunch of speed tracks followed by a half pipe, and you have to put the extra planks there, because if you don't put the extra planks there, he won't go straight up, he goes off at a distance. And as soon as you reach 1200, you get the trophy. It takes a little bit to do, but it's very, very simple and basic. Right, now this is something I was pleased about. I was just working through, got to track 8, and I was able to get gold almost immediately, but I was very, very close to the time that online says is the Trackmaster trophy. So I tried it over and over and over again. What I discovered, you'll see a couple of attempts here, is you go up, you go over, you have to land on those boost tracks. I've just gone under, I've just gone over. You just keep resetting and keep trying. Which is interesting because my ghost for my gold track always is faster than me. I find if you touch it there, he will not grip the ground. So you can't have that. You have to be able to land. And it's all about not going at full speed. Because if you go at full speed, you won't even make it through the gap. It's finding the correct time to take your finger off the accelerator to just about land on those boost tracks. You see here, I thought I was going to beat him, didn't do it. And this is the one. I'm so pleased I did this quite quickly, and it was just a touch of, I knew how close I was. There was no way that I was going to not keep trying it until I did it. There it is. Oh, nearly went in a hole. And I got my Trackmaster, my first Trackmaster trophy. There it is. Now, that is every trophy that is quick and easy to get at the very beginning of the game. That now just leaves 2 types of trophies. I'll go through what I've got. Got drift 400 meters for the first time. Everyone will get that. Jump 500 meters for the first time. Again, get that all the time. 500 for the first time. Now these 3 are online specifically. They're just online. That's one that I'll get over time. So you see here, get the height. See, restart a map 5 times, but do not improve your best time. Then you've got, those are supposed to be the hardest. 50 Trackmaster and gold on every campaign. They're only 0.1. They are going to be by far the hardest ones to get. These ones here, I'll get a silver on every coloured track. That's not too bad. I'll probably work my way through that. I'm going to try and get silver only. then my Trackmaster medal, and my first map anywhere. Now these are just any medal on every track, in every colour. It is basically, when you go to level select, it's each block. There are 10 levels in each block. Just complete those 10 levels and you get one of these achievements. The black are clearly harder because they're all 0.1. And that's another multiplayer. So all I literally have, I have 5, I believe it is, achievements that are online multiplayer with a friend. I just need a second controller. The rest of them will happen over the time. Now obviously the problem with that is it's just going to take some time. So every week there is a chance you will just be seeing the achievements that I'm physically able to get. But that's how far I've got. I'm already at 20%. It's a very good start. Thank you all so much for watching. I feel a lot more positive about this. I quite like Trials, so this is very much a Trials-esque game. So yeah, we'll see how it goes next week. Thank you very much for watching.